Twitter. I've logged into Twitter today. Um, and the first thing I see on my timeline are people cursing the Roblox. The CEO of Roblox is getting cursed on my on my Twitter timeline. I'm like, it's like, what time is it right now? It's 11 a.m. I've logged onto my main account for the first time this morning at like 11 a.m. And there's people cursing the Roblox CEO on my timeline. I have no idea what's happening. I don't play Roblox. Um I have an account so that when I commission people who like take Robux or whatever as payment, I can pay them through Roblox money. Something had to have been announced that was like bad. What is happening? What did they do? I'm scared. I'm concerned. What are we doing anymore? Oh, okay. I watched the My Little Pony like new generation movie for the first time in a while. Like I've seen it before, I just forgot every single thing that was in the movie. I hate it. I hate that movie. The 3D animation looks terrible. They look like fuzzy toys. I know they're meant to look furry and cute or whatever. They just look like fuzzy toys, which I know that's the point. They want to sell toys, whatever. Can we let the franchise die, please? Please, can we let the franchise die? It's so bad. And then apparently the show, like a new generation show came out. I was on like the My Little Pony Reddit earlier to try and find out what people thought about the movie. Most people were like it had potential but it sucked, and I'm like I don't know, cuz it leaves a lot of questions, I think. It's never, unless it's in the show that I refuse to watch cuz I can't stand the new generation. Unless it's in the show, it's never clarified how Twilight Sparkle dies. If she is dead, because they say it's like ancient Equestria. Because in the movie they've got electronics and TVs and shit, and I'm like, why are we throwing in a bunch of modern shit? They're horses. They're magic fucking horses. But then there's the thing of, oh, but all their magic is gone. But why? Why is it gone? I think that should have been explained in the movie instead of in the show if it is. Like, I don't want to watch a fucking shitty ass show where the animation budget goes down just to get answers. What are we doing? Can we let the franchise die if we're not going to be good with it? I've been watching My Little Pony since I was like a young fucking child. So to see the direction they've taken it all in is kind of disappointing. I think the only movie that I actually like is the one with Tentris? I don't remember her name. I don't know how to say it. The broken horn girl. I like both the art style, the music, and the plot of that movie. I think it's pretty good. I'm really easy to please with movies. So to be so disappointed from the new generation movie of a franchise I absolutely adore, but it's like we know alicorns live a really, really long time. They age slower, I don't know. But it's like, by the time we saw the finale for Twilight show and everything, she was Celestia's height, she had the flowing hair, everyone else was old as fuck. That's so sad, by the way. I hate the fact that they made her an alicorn, and then everybody else just dies. Thanks, guys. Thanks. In the original, she wasn't even supposed to turn into an alicorn, I think. She was just supposed to die with them. I don't know. But that means in the new generation, if Twilight is dead, because there's no mention of her other than in the beginning with the toys and everything, That's her only significance in the movie. It's kind of disappointing, actually. You'd think the princess of magic, friendship, and the Equestria would be mentioned more. Maybe in like a history class or something. No. It's just that, oh, everybody hates each other now. And now we've got to restore magic to Equestria. Like, really? And then the whole thing of switching the crowns out with a fake, that's like taken from Equestria Girls, the first movie, and turned into something good. Like, we've already done this, we've already seen this, and it went wrong. It went wrong again. Like, if we're gonna make new generations, can we please have original writing and plot points? You can take inspiration and jokes from previous things, but make it good. Like, what are we doing anymore? I'm just, it leaves a lot of questions that makes you not want to go look for the answers because it's just so boring. Like, is Twilight dead? And if she is, who's the new ruler? Who's, like, do they rule themselves? I don't know. Nothing is ever stated or implied or anything. It's just, oh yeah, they might be dead, but we're not really gonna. They do that a lot, actually. These two, they might be canon, but we're not really sure. You can decide if they are, and it's like, come on, man. Can you stand on something? That also got me thinking. In the New Generation movie, like the Earth Pony town that's like the main point of the movie. They call the company factory thing whatever Cantor Logic, which is like, but your Earth ponies, you don't really, because Cantor Lot, that's like the capital of Equestria or whatever. That's the kingdom where Celestia lives. And they're mostly just unicorn because unicorns are the highest hierarchy in the society of everything. And another thing, when they did bring the magic back at the end of the movie, creatures that were not ponies also had their magic back. So does that mean every single being in Equestria just didn't have magic? Is everybody reliant on ponies? Because then you think about creatures like Discord, and it's like, but his magic is separate from the ponies, and he's like a completely different entity, right? He's not chaos magic. That's like not pony magic. That's just his own magic. I don't know. It's fucking confusing and it's weird. The show and everything doesn't follow its own logic. There's no like complete set of rules that they follow. It's just, here's the rules for one episode that we're totally gonna disregard in the next. Like, that's kind of why I like seeing fan rewrites of shows. Because sometimes the writers will forget their own rules or their own whatever, their own magic system. And fans will come in and be like, okay, well, here's a better way that I like. And it's like, that, I like that too. I don't know. It's like, we can take inspiration from previous medias and turn them into new things, which I think that's pretty cool. That's kind of what I'm doing as well with my stuff. I look at like um fantasy books that I have read before that have some kind of magic system, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. How can I make it actually good? Like, I used to be on Book Talk as someone who would look for recommendations for like actual good books, not dark romance shit. Oh, gross. Most of those books are just, they're just getting pumped out to make money. There's no thought behind any of them. There's no plot or anything. It's just, here's a here's a shittily put together magic system, horror world building, the exact same tropes you see in every other romance fantasy, in an AI generated cover. Also, fuck you. As someone who likes to read and likes to write, I would like things that I can consume and be able to think about. When you write the exact same shit over and over and over and over, you gather an audience of people who don't want to think about anything. So when I say, hi, editing Jasper here. So when I say you gather an audience of people who don't want to think about anything, I also meant to say you gather an audience of people who don't expect anything good from you. So when you do end up trying to make something good, it gets rejected because, well, you're not supposed to make good stuff. Why are you suddenly trying to make good stuff? They're not going to see it as a positive. They're going to see it as, oh, well, now you're trying too hard. So it's either you make good stuff from the start or you don't. Okay. Alright, thank you. Like, okay, here's the female protagonist. She's feisty and stubborn and she doesn't need a man. She can also take out 3 grown people all at once. And now, here's your male main protagonist. He's a bitch and he's abusive, but he's got a soft spot for the girl. Also, the girl is 19 and the man is 33. It's like, hello? It's the exact same shit recycled. I want something that's like gonna make me think. I don't want shit that's gonna be like, and what happens next? And it's so obvious what's gonna happen next. They're gonna fuck for 3 pages and nothing else will get done. Sometimes it's okay to indulge in a nice little romance book. I like romance. I'm a romantic guy. I think maybe just reading a short story, reading a fan fiction, whatever, that can be good to relax. But if you don't, your brain is a muscle. Like any other muscle, you need to work on it. Work out. You need to use your muscle and your body and your brain. So these authors that keep making just terrible stuff because they know their audience is going to consume it. What are we doing? It's the Age of Scorpius drama all fucking over again. You don't want to make stuff that's meaningful. You just want to make money. I don't know. I was writing a script before I did like a big shift in content in my main channel. It was talking about book talk actually. Book talk has a very big problem with dark fantasy, romantasy shit. They romanticize, glorify abuse. That's what it boils down to. It's gross. Another thing with book talk is that they overuse tropes. Again, a lot of book talk is just recycled writing. A lot of it's now AI generated too. That sucks. Again, most of it is straight romance catered towards women, which is really unfortunate because women deserve better than that. Your expectations should be higher than a fantasy man who still beats his wife. I don't know. It's just, I wish authors would do better. I wish authors would listen to criticism and take in feedback and not take it as a personal attack. You can listen to ideas from other people and realize maybe I just didn't think my original idea through. You can you can merge ideas. Like you don't have to do all of it alone to prove a point. It's okay to ask for feedback and to ask people, do you think this could be improved in some way? Because if you don't improve it, it's gonna be shit and people are gonna complain about it. Another thing, I don't like one author in particular who has made it her life mission to shit on minorities. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about. I'm just gonna say it. J.K. Rowling, I hope she dies. I tried to watch the Harry Potter movies. Even the movies were terrible. I haven't even read the books, but I don't think I need to, honestly. Because first of all, I'm not gonna give her money or anything. Nothing. I don't want to read her terrible work. I don't want to watch anything. The people who continue to buy stuff that links directly to her, that lines her pockets, and who claim to be an ally to the people she hurts every day, I don't think you're a good person either. Why do your fictional wizards matter more than the people that she's paying to have demonized and killed every day? Why do wizards from a book that isn't even good matter more to you than real human lives? Because it's one thing to be a rich woman with no morals, it's another to be a consumer and an everyday person who continues to enable her behavior. And I know this isn't gonna change anyone's mind, but it's like, you can't claim to be an ally or even be in that same community that she is prejudiced against and then buy her stuff and directly support her. You're a bad person for continuing to buy stuff even after knowing everything and then excusing it with whatever excuses you make. I promise your money is better spent elsewhere. That's my little book talk rambling of the day. This video is already like 22 minutes long, uncut. I don't have anything else to add. Have a great whatever time you're seeing this at. Have a great day, night, evening, whatever. Bye bye.